Full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of The Penguin, Episode 1, After Hours, and press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0. I wasn't planning on checking this out so soon, but I've heard it's outstanding, so I'll give it a shot. I did enjoy The Batman a fair bit. I heard about the name change for the character, Oz Cobb. And I am among the people who thinks this is very stupid. Because Oswald Cobblepot is not that strange of a name. It's a little strange, but it's in the realm of had to Google to see if it was real. Kind of strange, not not Edward Nygma or Victor Freeze levels of strange. Like, people with much weirder names than that exist in the real world and are well-known public figures. Like, it is not Oswald Cobblepot. If that is the levels of strange you're not willing to aspire to in a show where you've already established that you've got the guy running around in a bat suit, I don't understand what the hell you're thinking. I don't get it. But apparently, it's great. It won't be great because of the name change. If they kept the name like they usually keep it, it would have been fine. Whatever. I don't think it's the kind of thing where it's like, it doesn't give this is not signaling to me that you're really wanting to make that great of a Batman adjacent show. But I guess they did all right. I don't mind the efforts to be more realistic. I would like for them to not just do that kind of Batman movie / TV show, but doesn't mean it's bad. Robin Lord Taylor was the last TV show live-action Penguin, and he nailed it. Obviously, this is probably going to be a very different vibe from the version of Colin Farrell we saw in The Batman. Are you going to do your little finger moment? Is this going to be you climbing the ladder in the chaos? I don't remember if they established how big of a crime lord you already were. That you were obviously a notable one, but on top. That's right. Duh. He was one of the what do you call them? The mafiosos, like whatever the equivalent would be in every mob. 136. In 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry, it slipped my mind. I haven't watched the movie since it came out. I don't think that the news report, if this were the real world, I don't think that the person would be talking about it quite like that. Quite so inner workings of the of the politics of this criminal organization. Mostly because I don't think it would be that well put together of a story piece most of the time in the real world. Like, whoever that motherfucker was on his shit. He was doing the research, and like that's just that is just not too many of those types of news broadcasts. He's got the hobble. That was fun. that little twing with the instrument there. I don't know what you'd call it. It's understandably difficult to make Batman villains larger than life without compromising the realism aspect they're going for. And if they can pull it off, I will be so thrilled. 'Cause I don't want him to just be just a mobster. Like, ooh, awesome, whatever. Okay. What are you trying to figure out? I'm not good with faces if these are characters I'm supposed to recognize, I'm sorry. You know. Okay. Him at least I recognized. I don't remember his name. If it was Harvey Dent, I'm sorry. But no, I don't think that was him. You have to at least be thinking he's bullshitting, right? Like, he's got a gun on him, and you know he's got a cool head. Okay. Oh. He does have a little bit of that Joe Pesci, Goodfellas, right? Energy. He's got a mother. Well, I don't know in this version if he does, but but oh. What is the ego like for this penguin? Penguin's place among the elite of Gotham is usually a pretty important aspect of his character. And he just got told you were a boy, but you played alright. Ooh, I don't think you guys can see the subtitles. I apologize. Yeah, it's better. I I don't. I mean, yeah. I don't even think anybody knows you're here other than him. So, do you have options now that you've done that? Uh, That probably wasn't your better move. In terms of actual practicality. Oh, 11:32 with 3, 2, 1, go. I will say that's probably one of the moments where the prosthetic wasn't doing Colin Farrell any favors. Because it's just not how a fat face like that moves. So clearly you were worried about it being traced back to you. I'll take your word for it. Your unspoken word. All right. This soundtrack so far, although understated, is so emphatically not boring, which is one of my biggest problems with many overtly realistic things. that it's gonna make a lot of things so much more exciting than they otherwise would be. Uh, he knows your name? Oh, he was doing the PPP, and I was thinking, well, not your name, but your name! Is he hearing the stutter, or? I have a job for you? Maybe don't describe it quite like that. Or else I'll murder you. Okay. Alright. This is half of me wonders if he heard this guy's stutter, which I'm not even sure if that's what they were going for. If it was just he was panicking, therefore he wasn't speaking properly, that's fine too. And he heard a stutter, and he was like, "Hey, you're a little fucked up too." Kind of the way he would rationalize it. Ooh, that's information right there. That can't be the easiest way to do that. Obviously they're having this first episode being him doing something on an incredibly small scale. He's hiding one body is what it is the bulk of the episode so far, and I doubt it's going to be much more than this. It's small scale. They're leaving themselves a lot of room for escalation in future episodes, beyond which they probably wrote a couple episodes like this for budget purposes. Soundtrack is making me love this. Yeah, it's more safe here, I assume, than it was in that particular neighborhood, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what the name of that is. Sweet. Right. Oh. The casual. Dude. The casual mobster normal conversations around a fucking dead body that they were responsible for. I mean, don't most groups like that, aren't they doing it for like a gang or something? I don't really know how it works. I'm not in that world. I mean, I could absolutely see him just killing this kid after it's over. Oh, a little late to rob him. The cigar? Yeah. Yeah, but because. I think I was right about that stutter being the reason. I'll say this much. I don't even remember his name at this point. Hopefully I will eventually. I have wonder if you were never even planning to kill him. Characters are made of moments, and this guy twice now has only survived by talking his way out of the situation, begging practically. Both times. And that can create a fun dynamic if he gets a little bit of extra wit to him as he develops. Are these yeah, these are well over an hour. Holy shit, I didn't know I was signing on for a movie. I was assuming like 50 minutes or so, which I'm betting will be every episode after this, but ooh, god damn. Gotta have a trophy, Dexter. Which madman? Is that half wonder if you'd blame Batman? I know Robert Pattinson's not gonna be in this at all. I think that's partially a Disney rights thing, apparently. Uh, which is annoying pending. Depends how long the show is, I guess. I don't mind if it's only a few episodes, but if we go through like a couple seasons and this Batman just never shows up. Who was that? Ah, 2604. In 3, 2, 1, go. Eh. Are we doing a little fear toxin long-term setup here with the drug trade in Gotham? I wouldn't mind if that guy just faded into the background for a little bit as he did the like they just did actually in the as he just did the work. I'd say that he shouldn't have been your driver. As what's the 10th time? Because I doubt you've only. I assume at the 10th time isn't always you get killed, because you're doing pretty good, if that's the case. You. I assume it's just that he's missing at this point and probably dead because they know the world they're in. I don't. If they thought you killed him, there wouldn't be much of a show after this. Oh, all right. Here's our. I would have assumed the inciting incident of this show was him killing that guy. This is the true inciting incident. This is what actually shakes up Penguin's world. Okay. Okay. 29:32. 3, 2, 1, go. You're in a world that escalation is the only way. You don't get to back down most of the time. What kind of character we dealing with here? Because you're getting too good of an intro. Time. Falcone, right? Oh boy. Bullet hole. Ooh. I like that he worked the truth in there for the better lie. Oh boy. What is she doing? Ah. I don't know how to feel about you yet. I got nothing. I think I'm feeling this. Probably not. Not familiar with that Batman villain name. Gotham being a city ruled by chaos would be less fun if it was all at once. No Man's Land would have less impact if it was the first or second Batman story arc. I like that even though they've introduced chaotic elements into this world, it's all very stable. That's right. She saw through your bullshit once, but you're doing a damn good job at lying by mixing the truth in. I don't like how you threw the alibi out there. Okay, I love the background music in this show. I'm not gonna dock it points at this point for being over the top, but that was a lot. Okay. Dune! I was wondering if he wasn't gonna sit down. He'll want to look weak. One of those masks, right? Yeah, he's trying to, little remnants of Riddler's rebellion. Nope. I will say this much about him. Guy whose name I can't remember. Uh, him being a talker is what makes me interested in him, and I wonder if it is gonna be what gets him killed eventually. And all your family, too. It's your mom, right? That, the gift from, Falcone at the start of the episode, right? That he's like, oh, that's real nice, boss, right? Yeah. There are no boys, I assume. Vic, I'll remember your name if you don't be too stupid. This dude is in the crime world is giving you a pretty sweet gig right now. It's a dangerous one, but hey, it's Gotham. No. Oswald, don't make me like your mom more than I like you. Hang on. Never mind, it got creepy. Hang on. Okay. Oh my god. It's Robin Lord Taylor's story as the Penguin, I think, kind of got undercut uh by the fact that he was a main character in somewhat a CW style show where he constantly needed to have new, bigger drama going on. He was a bad character for the level of nonsense that Gotham went to. He was fun and he was great. He was great. But the actual crime lord part suffered for it. For just how often he had to be in the show. I wonder if this more grounded approach will make this work better. This is the part where you were supposed to say you're good. Almost a little bit of Danny DeVito's living in the sewer penguin. Yeah, you're gonna die, Vic. I'm sorry. They're establishing character motifs with this music in a way that I'm just. Yes! What the hell? Visitor, okay. I was like, man, I looked away for a second. What the hell did I miss? Just, Clancy Brown. Oh, goddamn, you really are bolstering your ranks if you're bringing Mr. Krabs in on this. Not worried about this guard at all. Obviously, it's not gonna be this simple, but it's a big move. That's what I'm here for. Respect. Whoa. Ain't that the question? I love how he made that seem like it wasn't even Alberto. He made it sound like he took down Carmine. What was that? You don't miss calls in this job, Victor. Oh no. Unless he's running. If he's running, I'm surprised. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Starting the timer at 53:38 and 3, 2, 1, go. God, that was playing such a big hand. Wow. All right, all right. I didn't think it'd be this fast, the confrontation. Such that it is. I like that he takes the less conspicuous vehicle to his mom's house. Umbrellas. Oh, hell yeah. If they find him a penguin-ass way to get out of this situation, I'm here for it. I don't need him to have a trick umbrella, but umbrellas being involved, I can fuck with it. Not as much as I appreciate that kind of a reversal, though. Only guy without the umbrella. Oh. I was about to say, Penguin is fucking ruthless. That's how he should fight, and as I was about to say it, he did something like that. Terrible decision by that driver. He had time to turn, not to try and brake. What, is he naked or something like that? We're so realistic and, gritty. That guy didn't seem the type to visit his sister every week like that. You said it was a few nights ago. It can't be that easy. Oh, I love this. And it's the exact sort of enemies you should be giving Oswald Cobblepot. Vic? Interesting decision if it is him. Why would... Oh, you left a guy with Oz, right? Like, you've got enough guys. That's surprising how this is playing out. That's, yeah, okay, I guess that is the job he was being given. Um, wow. And he gave Maroney the ring. Oh, God! He was playing! He was playing 4D chess, some shit. Starting the timer at 1 hour, 34 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Man, I looked at the time earlier. I thought it was closer to like an hour and a half. I must have just not know how to tell time. You only bought yourself time, right? Now, why didn't you take your fucking calls? Lazy. It was more of a. I would be thinking the mess. And like, how much blood he'd get on him, and that's not a problem you want to have. Into the ground if necessary. Oh no. Oh no. I liked this substantially more than I liked the Batman. Oh no. Elements of the Batman establish Gotham as a world that is fucking outstanding, but the actual Riddler plotline's not my favorite. This has a great plotline while holding on to a couple of those less of the grim dark elements, like the Pumpkinhead guy at the beginning. Like, I'd still want some of that as a part of my Gotham. But it's the soundtrack. Like, yes, the writing from this top to bottom is great, but this soundtrack was so well done and unambiguously willing to be overstated rather than understated. Fuck! I keep saying I want a Batman show, a live action Batman that embraces some of the aspects of the weird without being bad as Schumacher. You don't have to be bad like that. But if you're gonna fucking nail it, what am I gonna say? You know? Why is he not just Cobblepot? There's no good reason. Dude, I don't want to. Oh, this was too good. This was something special. If they can maintain this for the show, I don't. Essential elements for this will be them not avoiding completely. They're gonna keep it more grounded for sure, as they mostly did in this episode, but not avoiding the fantastical elements completely. Because otherwise, again, you're just doing a mobster show. And someone who keeps up with Batman shouldn't just be a mobster. They gotta be a step ahead of the rest. This was fucking great. I wasn't sure if I was going to continue this show after one episode. I am now sure that I am going to continue this show after one episode.